Hey guys, here I'm at the Orlando Amtrak station right here in, guess what? Orlando, Florida. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I was just Nick. Hey, wait a minute. It's Nick P. Nick P. How's it going, buddy?
Good up, you guys.
Man, what are you doing here?
I don't know.
Yeah,
No, I'm taking a train up north. Just flew in
awesome,
today.
awesome. Guys, all said and done, Nick P. Everybody knows Nick P. All right, he is heading to Washington, D.C. I just picked him up about 45 minutes ago from MCO, Orlando International Airport, right here in Orlando, Florida. And we just arrived here at the Amtrak train station about 15 minutes ago. And he's about to embark on a train in about, what, half hour?
Half hour or so, heading north to Washington.
All right, tell him about your trip. Where are you going?
I'm going to the presidential inauguration. I'm going to tour a few places in D.C. I've never been to before, like the FBI. I'm going to go to the Federal Bureau of Graving and Printing, where they print the money.
Oh, that's awesome.
I wish they gave out samples.
All right.
And then I'm actually Thursday.
That's pretty good. That's just pretty good.
And then Thursday, I'm taking another Amtrak train round trip up to New York City for a couple of days before I go back for the actual ceremony. I'm going to an inauguration ball, and then I am going to fly to Charleston next week for a few days. Hopefully see some of our fellow friends out there.
Who might you be seeing there? Just possibly. No, it's not Sun and Stone.
Maybe Really Creative Travel.
Really Creative Travel. All right. AKA Blaine. Blaine and Mallory.
Blaine and Mallory.
Yeah.
And then I have to go back to the salt mine, proverbial salt mine, when I get home, because about 100 days from now, I'll be flying from Minneapolis to Charlotte, and Charlotte back to, what's that place called?
Deutschland.
Yeah,
Germany.
Deutschland.
And before we get there, okay, Nick went to Germany about 2 years ago.
Yeah, about 2 years ago right now.
That was your first trip there, and you had an awesome time. Tell
yeah.
everybody, where did you go in Germany, and what was your highlight of Germany?
I flew into Munich. First stop was the Hofbräuhaus.
Hofbräuhaus.
Big pint of beer. A big pretzel. And then I also went to Dachau, Neuschwanstein, and then I left on the train for Vienna. So I did not see a lot.
Did you get any sausages while you're in Vienna?
No.
No Vienna sausages?
No.
Oh, I cracked myself up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good deal. Now, you mentioned pretzel. Okay. Now, see, I love pretzels. And I love the pretzels mit Butter. That's pretzel with butter.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Me too.
I remember we were talking online or something. He goes, "Where can I find that pretzel?" And I sent you to Norma's.
Is that's a cafe or whatever right next to
at the train station?
Yeah.
Right next to Gleis Gate 25.
Yeah.
Right there at the Munich Hofbahnhof. And it's got, if you ever go there, go to Norma's right there. They got bratwurst, they got pretzels, mit Butter with butter and everything. And you like that pretty much, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Would you get another one?
Oh heck yeah. And I'm actually going back. Long story short, I made a friend on the train last year in Canada who I'm going to go back and see her.
Well, you beat me to it, and I want you to elaborate a little bit, okay? Nick is a traveling man. Nick goes anywhere and everywhere. I remember when he drove cross country from sea to shining sea.
I've done
train stations, all that stuff.
10 countries around the world. I just did Australia.
Including Australia.
Australia.
Of all places.
The down under cruisers.
Yeah. You saw the ducks in their habitat.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Now let's rewind a little bit, okay? For the reason of your trip coming up in April in Germany. All right. You were on a cross-country trip in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
You were in Canuck land.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell first of all, where did you start in Canada?
I went to Toronto and I met Michael Ann, Steve, and V, and they showed me around Toronto. And then
hello, beautiful people.
Then I went up to Montreal for a few days, and then I took the train back. And then my folks came in on the Amtrak. We spent time together in Toronto, and then we did what's called the Canadian. It's a 100-hour train trip.
100-hour.
From Toronto all the way to Vancouver. And on the second day, I met a pretty blonde Bavarian woman.
Oh, no, see, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking.
And we just hit it off enough, and now it's just see where the good Lord takes it.
Hey, that is awesome. That is awesome. Now, for privacy purposes, we won't mention her name.
Yeah.
Just young lady.
Yeah, young lady.
Okay, but how did you meet?
We just met in the dome car. I just saw a pretty gal and just started talking and went from there.
What was your first words to her? Do you remember? And did you know she was German when you said your first words?
No.
Okay, what did you say to her?
We were talking about she loved hearing about my experience in Munich 2 years ago. And then I used it. We talked for hours the first night. I think we stayed up talking till like 1 or 2 in the morning. And then
Wow.
we had a few meals together on the train. And then Thursday, when we got into Vancouver, we all split ways when the train was over. Friday, I had some issues with the airline that brought me to the airport early. And it turns out she was already at the airport waiting for her car rental. So twice in a week by fate, we met and just chatted. I used that as my foot in the
What
door.
was that word you just used? By what?
Fate.
By fate. Okay.
So I used that as my foot in the door. We learned about it. My trip was Canada, Australia. Hers was Canada, New Zealand, Singapore, and Thailand.
Wow. That's
we
a trip
learned
now.
we learned about the same part of the world through each other. And at the end of it, I used it as my foot, saying, I would love a tour guide to show me around the places in Germany I missed last time.
Mr.
like,
Slick right here. Mr. Hell Slick.
So
Hell
now
Slick.
we don't talk every day, but we're both busy. She knows when my plane's going to be there.
That's awesome.
You know?
Now we're going to fast forward a little bit. Here it is. It's January, right? January 2025.
Yeah.
And today's what, 12th or 11th?
Yeah, 12th.
It is. It's 12 January. All right. So you're going to be there in April. And that's going to be so fun.
It's going to be a lot warmer.
All right. So you're meeting this young lady. She's picking you up from the airport right there in Munich.
It'll be the second time we've met.
Second time. That's right. But she's picking you up at the München Flughafen, the airport. All right. So what are your aspirations? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to
go? The only thing there is spaghetti ice. And
hold on. Did you say spaghetti ice?
Ich liebe spaghetti ice.
Ich liebe spaghetti ice. Ich liebe spaghetti ice.
Yeah.
Und ich liebe spaghetti ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So that, and then the cable car at the Zugspitze. Then I told her, "You're the local. You know Germany better and Bavaria better than I do." And a nice way, I told her, "Show me where you're from. I want to see Germany through your eyes." So I'm leaving the rest up to her.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And I can't wait to get your report on not only, spending time with a young lady, your friends,
Never know.
You never. Pleasure knowing. It's a pleasure calling you friend.
God's country, Florida.
There you go. But I also wish you well on your journey to Germany, and I wish you a pleasant Germany trip.
I'm excited, but it's like he's been saying for a while, keeping it cool. I'm not going to let it get me. I am super stoked.
Keep it cool.
Keep it cool.
You go in there and say, "Hello, ich bin dies Freund."
Yeah.
In my broken German, but
Well, I'm excited. Just playing it cool and keep the emotions down and just see what happens.
Well, in closing here, Mr. Cool here is going to keep on playing it cool, and I wish you the very, very best, and prayers for your safety, no matter where you travel. All right, I'm going to need your help here, okay? Guys, we'll see you in the next video. So until then, Dankeschön und
Tschüss.
Tschüss.
Oh.